And welcome back here to our blind first playthrough of GreedFall. And we rescued Constantin, but I don't know if we actually rescued him. Let's pick up this. He's still sick, and we haven't found a cure for the Malachor or anything. Let's just check our actual journal here. Speak to Constantin. That's all we have to say. What do we have for side quests? Not a whole lot. Some little side missions that we may or may not ever get to. Like, I'm never going to specifically go after them. And then some writing. We're good. Let's go see what's going on. I think we're just going to keep with the crew we have. Ciora and Petrus have been my go-to. The High King is dead, but he says the mountain wants to stop everyone, and it has tried before. So is the rest of this game about stopping the mountain or becoming at peace with the mountain? We have to establish who's sticking around here or not. We're in with the Teleme pretty much, and we're pretty good with the natives, even though we just got a -3, I think. But Hikmet, just those bastards, man. It's just like, this game is on the nose on a few things, and I feel like they play with religion, sure, but they also play with progress and science for science sake at any cost, you know?
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason.
What?
I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
I don't know.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world.
No, something.
Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the 4th time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I wouldn't go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm going to tell you everything.
Okay, he got bound or something?
We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it, and in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site, a place full of magic. I followed his instructions, and all of a sudden, what an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened.
Deuced. He said deuced. So here's... what I'm wondering is, like, is he infecting, like... Because from on high, too, with the king and El on frichtimen, is he kind of, like, joining with the land but infecting it, too? Is he being saved from the Malachor, or is the Malachor, like, infecting this stuff? I don't know what's going on. I love it, though. Ask about the High King's motivation. Why wasn't he killed? More details about the ritual. The High King's motivation, we'll just go with first. I think that's our priority anyway.
It seems that Vinbarr was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
The voices of the mountain, right. Why he wasn't killed? Sure.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly, of course. I just want to understand.
And maybe you shouldn't have lived. Like, this is too much. Ask him for more details. Yeah, what was the ritual supposed to do? Bind him, right?
Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Catassac taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enonmil frichtimen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glendan.
There'll be
I have
new
no
High King.
choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor.
Wow. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I'm totally down with going to Glendan. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'm waiting to see how this plays out. I want to talk to people, like what's corrupted and what's
Constantin.
not. But let's see.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
Probably nothing. But let's just see here. His link to the island, sure.
You told me that during the ritual with Catassac, you felt the bond he'd created.
It's true. And it was an incredible feeling. I felt like I was every blade of grass in that remote place. I could see everything, feel everything, and I knew that I could bend the trees to my will.
Awesome.
Do you still feel that way?
Yes, but in a more dull, muffled way. The first time, it was surreal and perfect. In fact, I don't know if there's a word for it.
The first time?
The first time it happened. Now it's as if I've become used to feeling this bond.
Yeah, you are bonded. Man, I love it. It's beautiful.
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
Like, even if we love him, like, what's going on here? You know what, Siora, do you have anything to say about this?
Carantz, I'm
No.
glad we managed to save Lady Morange. Considering she's a Renaigze, she's rather wise, and at least she does not despise us. But I can't understand why you decided to simply lock this Aurelia up.
Ah.
She should have been sentenced to death for having betrayed her people. But your politics on the continent are very complicated. Anything else?
Not your father.
I must leave you. See you later.
But just, is there another random?
Carantz, do you need something?
No, we're good. I'd think
I
she'd
must
have
leave
something
you.
to say about
See you
this
later.
with us killing the High King and all that. She'll have something to say at some point. How about you, Petrus?
I'm glad we made it in time to save Lorene. Lady
Doreen.
Morange.
Ooh, Doreen.
She's a remarkable woman. Her talents would have been missed. And I'm pleased to see that you've managed to gather enough evidence to send our wicked schemer to jail. The de Vesps won't soon recover from an attempted murder and falsification charge at the Council of the Congregation. That should keep them at bay for quite some time.
I'll see you later, Father.
We'll see you later,
Take
Father.
care, my child.
And he's kind of a father. Well, we have to go speak to the Glendan then. And also, if you didn't catch that, there was a little beeping in the background. I am roasting some sweet potatoes, chopped them up. Gonna make like little sweet potato and barbecue sauce and onion like burrito stuff, and just eat them plain. Do whatever I want with them. Maybe cinnamon on there. Okay, so let's see. Anything going on anywhere else? Probably not. Let's just run back home. Trying to think. We could, I mean, in this type of game, I'm running through it. If I were off camera, maybe I'd run around and talk to everybody just to see if anybody had anything, like, little to say, like world state changing. But I feel like we're being pretty thorough here without... We're kind of going as the story takes us in role-playing. Like, I'd love to go back and see Lady Morange, and we might do that. But first, priority here is... Let's see here. Glendan. We're going to work it. All right. Now, how's he going to take this news? Hi, we just killed your High King. Yeah, we found him. It was all good.
Good day, Glendan.
Good day.
Beort Tirtomat, currents of Katasach. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King, Vinbarr, is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after killing Katasach and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kertonsidach. What happened? How could a friend of Katasach do such a horrible thing?
I'm sorry, but your High King did not leave me any choice. He was at the point of killing my cousin and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardaig. Perhaps it was for that reason that he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbarr have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wish to see Enonmil Frichtimen, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I'm just as sorry as you.
Down 6 now.
We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Vladnit, Katasach, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
All right, and earn at least one pretender's trust? What? Pretender, huh? Convince Queen Deirdre or Dunkas. Do we just choose one? Okay. Well, I already know who I'm going with here, but...
Who will win the vote in your opinion?
I don't know. Each of the 3 chiefs that I spoke of could win. It is possible that some amazing feat places one of the Mal above the others. If Bladnid had been victorious, she would certainly have won this time. But that was not to be.
Is there anyone else among those presenting themselves?
Do not take me for someone born last summer. You want to influence the vote for your own gain, but you shall fail this time. And you must go before the one we have chosen. Can I do anything else for you?
I guess not. Sanctuary, is that a new one? Why is it golden?
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too small to hold him. He is Tiafradi in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness of his rivers, the strength of his volcano. You are looking for wisdom to heal the Renaigse, but you still see it with the eyes of a sort of Donegat. He is much more than that. He is the essence of all life, of all magic, the spring.
I would think that would be possibly feminine then. I'm just saying, men... I'm just saying. Should be Mother Earth, damn it, in my mind. But that's fine. Well, they have a he, they have a male aspect to it. It's probably neither, right? Or it's both. But let's get the hell out of here. Let's go talk to somebody.
Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Now, I'm not understanding. We have to choose one. Let's earn at least one pretender's trust? Or at least one? Well, if we can only go to one for a minute, I'm going to go to Dunkas because he's the middle path. He wants to have some balance here. And I think us as a legate and congregation, we're not, as much as I want to support the natives more than anybody, but I also don't need everybody getting burned out and killed. Everybody is just trying to live and survive, and the world does evolve and grow, so you can't just stop things like the roots of a tree and all that. You know, they don't just stop and stay the same. It's constantly moving and making room for each other. So that's my philosophy I'm adding into this. Let's see here. And I screwed up last time by not necessarily going and talking to Dunkas. I think. Doesn't matter, but I was thinking I was choosing, I didn't know what I was choosing. You know, the more native one, but I was. Like, Bedri is a little more hostile, I think. More kind of nationalist, maybe a little, let's say. You know, island first. Let's see here, where are we going? Up? Or is it right here? It's right here. Alright, dude. Now, can we go around to more than one, or is it just a choice here? We pick the one and go with it. Well, I'm picking you to start with if you're only getting one.
Ah, Onal Manawi. I heard you met Vad and some other members of my clan in the area around Idaho Credao. Anyone who treads that sacred land runs the risk of unleashing N on Mil Frichtimen's wrath. You'd better steer clear of the area.
Yes. Your Donegada warned us. When you see Vad, give him my thanks. If it weren't for him, one of my friends would probably be dead. Poisoned.
That is the task of the Donegada. Helping others when they are in need. I'm glad he could help.
All right. Anything else to get into? I think I've already asked him about all his actual things. Let's get into the election of the High King.
I'm the bearer of bad news. Vinbarr, your High King, is dead.
Ande Voshtire. He was a great king, and a very wise Donegad. We haven't seen him in a long time, but his memory shall be honored.
Glendan told me that you would probably be among those who would want to take his place.
I am not looking for power, but Tirfradi needs peace and balance. And I fear the other kings may want war, or be motivated by ambition. The Renaisse brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered. We cannot change the past, and chasing away those who came does not make sense. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. But wounds can be healed, and my clan knows how to do this. So if you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King, I'll lay them out for you. We must find balance with those from the remote island and live together in harmony. But for this, we must teach the Renaisse humility and to respect the earth.
I would like to meet Enon Mil Frichtimen in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
You are a Karants of our clan, and I have witnessed your wisdom and benevolence. I would be glad to help you meet Enon Mil Frichtimen, and I pray that he will help your people. But you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided, and some are thirsty for revenge.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. But yes, there is a way. The High Kings of old wore a legendary crown.
We're doing it. We're going
said to be a gift from Enon Mil Frichtimen. The one who became the first guardian is believed to have taken it with him in death. If someone were to wear it in these troubled times, they would definitely be chosen by the others.
And where can I hope to find it?
In the burial mound of the High Kings near the village of Vignamri. But it is said that the path towards it is strewn with spears, and that its entrance, situated near a large dead tree, is guarded by a Nadaig Magamen. It is a deeply holy place, and the guardian will not let anyone enter without a fight. If you do decide to go there, fill your heart with humility and respect, for those who rest there were great men.
Now we have earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet an on mir frichtimen?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
It may be wise to make sure your pretender's intentions are compatible with yours. And if it's not the case, to find another. We wouldn't want to be the architects of a future we don't like, would we?
You're right. It's a decision that's more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
No, we're dwelled. And I'm just going to say, as a role-playing end, I think I could go around to the others, right? We can talk to them. And we can see their intentions and what they're thinking and all that. But, like, we know we want the middle path. I already know I want that. I don't need to go deal with them. I don't dislike them, Deirdre. Once we'll have war, and we'll just come back stronger and wipe everybody out, and it'll just be a disaster and nightmare. Because it'll just, the cycle over and over of suffering. And then we also have Ulan, who's opportunist, ambitious. We've been warned about him by Petrus and others. He would probably try to get along. He's more in line with Hikmet, trade and commerce and science, which is fine, but they're ruthless. Like, he'd probably sell his own people into slavery, I would think. Like, I don't know. But let's see here. What I do know is find the legendary crown. It's got to be here then. It's off from the camp. Yeah, we're not going to go speak to Ulan. I have nothing to say to him. Oh, I don't want him to... There we go. To know our intentions before we're through here. Alright. How far away are we? Oh, down around the corner here. Bedri. I feel like, we've went exploring, but then I go, oh darn it, it's not even worth it. We've been here a bunch. Let's go, guys. And this is the correct path. I believe... No, it's the wrong one. I always screw this up. It's so funny. Yeah, get out of there. There's no reason to even fight him. We can run away from that encounter. Keeping to the left. Keeping to the left. Oh, there we go. Now, are we going to sneak? I don't know. I think we just run through it. Sorry, guys. Let's build up our stuff. Let's get right in the middle of them and try to... Ooh, it's so nasty, guys. So nasty. We don't need any magic left. Drink a potion yourself. Beast... You know what? Beast... What would we get from the bigger guy? I'll do that, because I think I have a lot of beasts. More beast essence and leather. It's going to be a cologne one day. We're going to make it, right? Beast essence and leather. We got a couple close to us. Just massive damage. What are we getting just from the single hit? 457? Yeah, a little more. Yeah, we're nasty. Little cave we can go through? No, I don't think so. Where are we? Oh, we're heading back the other way. We're not even on the right path. Of course. We're here to respect the island. Let's, kill everything. Is this the right path? This is the right path. There's a clue. Professor Seraphidin's notes. I do not think I have ever been more scared in my life than when this Nadag Magaman rushed towards us, spear in hand. I had thought my time had come, and it would certainly have been the case were it not for the intervention of my courageous bodyguard who managed to deflect its attacks, giving us enough time to escape. Yet, Now that my fear has passed, I regret not having paid more attention to the beast itself. Despite its enormous size, it appears almost human. We will have to continue observing them. Alright. We're gonna go get in a fight. Is this supposed to be a bigger challenge? Are these the spears? Wait. Than just taking on the High King? Because I'm just saying, like... I believe that it could be. We'll find out. Oh, there we are. What do we got here? What's in the box? Oh, and some more notes. Thank you. I'm almost certain that this large tumulus could teach us many things about these creatures. Some native elders told me there was a gigantic skeleton inside it, if only I could study it. In the end, the Nadaig Magaman managed to kill my loyal bodyguard. I will make sure that his widow receives a hefty allowance. He fought like a lion, and he gave me his rapier before he died. According to him, I have a chance to survive an attack from this beast if I poison the blade and strike repeatedly. So poison works. Let's see if we can just get in on him. Ready? Oh. Can I get him? And let's go. Just gonna send it at him. Let's do that. What do we got? Let's take a potion. Let's get over to it. We have still 21 major magics and regular. You know what? Let's do a regular. Save our majors for like if we find a... We know that we're on a real challenge. If it ever comes. I mean, we're pretty badass by now. There's probably some things I could maybe do better. I don't think so. I think freezing him there, slowly working down his... We will take a potion. We'll do major. I found it first. After playing some Valkyries on God of War, and, you know, playing Dark Souls and things, I'm just not sure that this guy is the challenge he should be. We could turn the difficulty up, but we've earned our power here. We're on all legendary stuff. There we go. Sorry, you know, respect here. Let's just check out how cool this guy is. You get the shot in there? Do they need me to be the one? There you go. Just finish it ourselves. As night falls. That's okay though. Bone fragment of the Lord of Plains, which is worth 150. You have taken this bone fragment from a Nadaig Magaman. A collector would probably be interested. Yeah. I don't know that we selling their bones out here just like assholes, you know. I can see though, you could play multiple ways. You can play, you know, friendly to the island, hostile to the island, or the middle path, which I think we're trying to do. Other than Hikmet. These guys are assholes. What do we got? Anything useful? I don't know. Let's go. Although if I did another bad playthrough, I'd probably play with rifles and stuff and be science and probably side with Hikmet, like on everything, just to see the playthrough. Nightmarish, but might be fun. It'd be easier for me to do that than to go religious with the Teleme. All right. Because they're burning people alive. I wouldn't say the Teleme are good people. We've been able to mitigate some of that. Beautiful. What do we got here? So, to the left is Convince Ulan. No, we're not doing that. So, forward. Any bats up in the sky? Those are the worst. The bats are what'll take me out. Nadaig Magaman? No worries. fact, give me another. Give us 2 of them. Let's go. That said, we're supposed to be being respectful here and not bragging about killing their human kind of demigods, so. Very silent. Nobody has anything to say. Can we do this and be respectful? No. I don't think we can. We can't. We'll do some of that. Get up in the middle of them. Oh. You know what? Let's do one of these then. And then that. They work together in concert once they're stunned. To use that big blast in the middle. Yeah. It's over. It's over, man. Game over. Now, that looks like another impossible. But is there something sticking out? I know there isn't. I just have to go anyway and look. I should just trust the process. At this point, I'm still trying to find my way around and break the game a little bit and be like, can we go this way? What? I should just... I've learned the rules by now. Are there more? Ancient ruins, which goes back then to the old expeditions from centuries ago. It's not just natural here. That was continent people. Ooh. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. Deciding the fate of the island, huh? Basically. Oh.
What are you doing there?
Oh. Should we went and talk to her?
Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders. And you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so... do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Deirdre is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Mil Frichtimen, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
Right. Give her the crown. Ask her what she intends to do once she is High Queen. Speak about the need to enter into the sanctuary. Keep the crown. I'm keeping it.
Sorry, Deirdre. I believe someone other than you must become the High King.
Someone more easily manipulated.
Nope.
Who will obey the orders of the Renaigse, no doubt. Too bad. You leave me no choice.
Hey, you're a warrior.
I have come to take that crown. And I won't leave without it.
Hey, respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect. Respect, and we will fight you for it.
Enough. I accept my defeat.
We're
Take
stronger
this
than
crown.
you.
I am not worthy to wear it, so it seems.
Exactly.
So it seems indeed. We will meet again at Dorhad Genadu. Until then, Deirdre.
Yeah, well, I guess we did not need her to support us. That was never my plan. Is there anywhere out? What? Oh, wait, what's behind here? Oh, another way out, possibly. Yeah, I get it. And I could play a total... I thought maybe I was going to start this game as being that, actually, if you're with here on the journey, that maybe, yeah, let's just drive them all out. But, no, it's right. It's not going to happen. And if I can just beat her that easy, it's not going to be good news for her in the future when everybody unites against them. They might drive us out for a bit, but not too long. Oh, what did we find here? Oh, McGursh. Professor Seraphidin's journal. At long last, I have managed to enter the tumulus, but... I might be mispronouncing that. But unfortunately, the Guardian inflicted a grievous wound upon me. It matters not. I will worry about it later. This tomb is so fascinating. And though the Guardians I had observed were tall, it appears that I was wrong. The skeleton that is in here is even more gigantic. Oh, what a creature it must have been when it was still alive. According to the natives, this Guardian was the first to have appeared, and it was in fact an ancient king of the island who transformed into this creature to repel an enemy coming from the sea. It is obviously a legend, but my observations lead me to believe that it could be true to some degree. These beasts were men and women before they transformed into guardians by means of a process I fail to understand. My wound got infected and I have no way of treating it. What a shame. I would have loved to complete this journal. I hope that someone will find my notes and continue my work. 3 of 4, so there's one somewhere that we haven't found, but we'll see. And here's the actual Seraphidin, huh? His bones. So funny. Well, I guess we have to go through and kill all these guys, whatever. Once again, doesn't seem nice to me. Now we... Nah, we're good, dude. You guys do something. Your turn. Did we get some more beast essence? How far do we have to go here? No, we just made a loop around, huh? Very good. Now, are we going to get confronted by Ulan with a bunch of Hikmet people and be like, we're taking over, we're going to take that, we're going to be in charge of this island? Alright, where's our fastest way out of here? We've been all over this place, so I guess campfire straight back, and I'm going to run there, and if we have conversation or an encounter, let's see this guy, oh man, I will fill you guys in on it, but aside from that, we'll just edit till we get to the camp. Alright, and we have made it back to camp. Let us travel here. Convince Ulan, no, hell no. Where are we going back to? Return to the Dor de Genadu. Perfect. Sounds good. To their camp. Alright, here we are. So they won't, because we're already back, they wouldn't even let us try again, huh? Okay. Where is this guy? Right here? Oh, right here. Hello. Welcome.
I went into the tomb. I found the ancient crown of the High Kings.
And so, you entered into one of our most sacred places. May this adventure have brought you wisdom and understanding of our people and of your own history. This relic is venerated. The one who wears it will certainly be elected. But you know that, do you not?
Yes, I do.
Wait.
I need to be certain that whoever is named will help me meet Enonmil Frichtimen.
I have pledged my honor to help you, and my words are true. But more is being played here than a simple meeting. You know that I work for a tempering of spirits, the healing of wounds of Tifredi, and those of your own continent. But the decision is yours. To the son that was lost and refound on our island.
Here's the thing. Could we elect ourselves the king of the island? Like, we're the ones that went in there. We're the ones who faced the trial. We're the ones who had the power and the to beat Bedri. We had the wisdom to try to even give it to the middle path guy in the first place.
I need to think some more. I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. You are right to take the time to think this through.
Maybe not now.
It is an important decision. But the council will unite soon.
The council will unite. So, do we have any options here? We can't convince Ulan. We can't convince Deirdre. We could just give it to him. Offer the crown to the pretender of your choice. Maybe they'll give us that option anyway and be like, hey, where'd you get this crown? Let's see here. We're gonna go with it.
Have you made your decision?
I had already, my friend.
Take it. I trust you. In your wisdom, may we be guided towards a peaceful future.
The council has begun to unite. It is time for me to go.
How's he gonna wear it with that helmet?
Thank you for choosing me. I will do all in my power to bring you what you desire.
I don't
You
even
have
understand.
my promise.
We've done a lot of work with him. Yeah, we did a lot for everybody though. We went at. Oh, they closing the place off. They locked it up, kind of like the Pope electing a new pope. What color is the smoke coming out of the hut? By the way, I like our plain armor that I wear a lot. If you haven't noticed. I haven't talked about it too much, but... Oh, you with those awesome tattoos on your face? What's up, man? Now, who is it, though? Is it our guy, or is it somebody else completely? Yeah, it is. He took it off. I could see this being all weird with Ulan or Deirdre, like saying, we're gonna go kill them all. Let's go. A new High King influenced the game. Remind the High King of his promise. Yes, so we need to go see Enan Milfrictimen. Hello, Dunkas.
Congratulations, Dunkas. I'm certain that you will be a very wise High King. And now, are you ready to keep your promise and take me to meet with Enon Milfrictimen?
You are burning with the impatience of youth. But according to tradition, I must first go to the sanctuary on my own. Without the blessing of Tifradi, my title is nothing but empty, meaningless words. But fret not. How could I be called wise if I went back on the promise I made my friend as soon as I got elected? Meet me at the sanctuary's entrance in 2 days, and I will open its doors for you.
Maybe.
Thank you, Dunkas. I'll be there.
Unless Enan Milf...
Every one of us will be praying during these 2 days for Enon Milfrictimen to bless our chosen one. But we don't have to stay here and do nothing. We can go somewhere else if you want.
What do we have? Take care of something? No. We are waiting for 2 days and going directly there. We have nothing else to go do in my mind.
There you are, Karantz.
How was the encounter?
Enon Milfrictimen welcomed me like a mother would welcome her child. I will have to meditate on everything he told me and think about the warnings he gave. But now he's waiting for you. I will open the way. Once you are in the sanctuary, always stay on the right-hand path and keep a confident heart. Those who let doubt take hold of them and turn back risk awakening the guardians of this place. Qua aulem seg.
Okay. Meet with Enan Milfrictimen. And we got the crew I want with this. Keep to the right. I'm not going to crouch. And we'll see how the rest of it goes. I feel like we're at the end of the game, but I'm not sure. You never know. There could be another thing I'm not aware of, but I would think meeting on Milfrictimen, figuring out what's going on with the Malachor or not, doing things up with Constantin, and we have a new High King. Like, this island is poised to just be in its new place, you know? We could run around and do side missions, but I think this might be close to the end of the story. Let's see. Keep to the right, keep to the right. I gotta check our map. There's a path coming up. Unless that was another path to the right. If you can dig it. Yep. Keep to the right, keep to the right. I'm just gonna keep to the right, right, as much as I can. I don't know. We'll hug the wall. I don't know. These warnings were kind of ominous. Don't turn around. Don't go back. Let's just make sure we're not messing up. See that scene? Oh, that was the left path, so we're keeping to the right. Unless we want to kill a bunch of things on the way here. Is that kind of the truth? Is, oh, we could force our way in here and we would not have had that knowledge. I think that's kind of what we're getting through. Sorry, I have to keep looking at the map just to make sure. See what's going on here. I love this. Oh, are we in the mountain now? We're in it. Silence, except for me blabbing. I see a door ahead. Yeah, just straight up. And don't turn back. Or we will awaken the Nadaig that are everywhere, or whatever, guardians, I don't know. We're being welcomed in. Because the High King said Enal Milfrictimen was like, told him that everything was horrible and needed to kill us. So now, are we being led to our deaths by Dunkas? Is there a path to the right? No. I think we've made it. To the heart. Oh. Okay. Feel like our light went out. And a tree at the heart, in the heart of the mountain. Beautiful. Why do we draw our blade? Oh, oh, what the hell are we doing here? Oh. I didn't know we had to do some bloodletting. We're already aware. What? We've seen, oh, it's beautiful, man.
And so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call endorse frichtimen.
I love it.
I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, endorse frichtimen. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children. Learn to give back in return. Learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantin. You
Oh, it's sad
must stop him. Or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation.
Constantin?
My children are waking and track him. They will attack all four of us.
Oh no. So we have to kill children?
Or you will be dead.
I want to flee. Let's get the hell out of here. Did Constantin kind of force the guy too to be like, this is what we're doing and how we're doing it? Ooh, can we just make it out, or are we running? What's going on? Hell? Flee from the sanctuary. Oh, I can't see nothing, can we? Flee, just run. I'm just running. Are we already out? Run, run, run. The fiery soul, huh?
Oh. I saw a man running out of the sanctuary, and I heard the cries of creatures inside. Is everything all right? Did you manage to get the answers you were expecting?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth.
Right on.
It's actually some kind of poisoning. And it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Words that come from the heart of the island carry with them a wisdom, which may sometimes be difficult to grasp. If you need help, I would be glad to be of assistance. My clan knows how to heal the earth.
Thank you, Dunkus. I suppose I just need time to think.
You haven't told me everything, have you? There appears to be a storm weighing down on your forehead.
It is true. But it is something I must verify by myself.
I see. Do not hesitate to come and find me if I can help you. Qua aulum secarans.
Goodbye.
And on frichtimen. What a crazy mission that was. You entered the shrine. We have to go see Constantin. So where's the closest way out? Oh, what's to our right? A camp? Yes. Fun. Man, craziness. Let's check our journal too here in a second. Inform Constantin about the sanctuary. Yeah, that you're a madman. Seraphidin's notes, we're still missing a few, but whatever. Missions, we're ready to rock. And we had Anna Maid, the Fiery Soul. This small region is accessible only to the kings and queens of Tir Fredi, or those willing to pass the many trials that grant access to the sanctuary hidden in the heart of the volcano. Alright, let us travel then. I guess we're headed straight back. At this point, we're the only person that knows anything that could save Constantin, but he's going to go crazy against us, isn't he? I'm sticking with our crew here. I believe we're good. Let's just check our time of day. You know how it is. Let's get to dawn, and let's go see what the hell's going on. Good morning, cousin. You crazy bastard. I wasn't sure if he was totally off his rocker the last time we saw him, but, yeah. Poor cousin. There's no way to redeem him? Does it always turn out this way? Let's go. Man, it's been a journey. Let's see what's next. Oh, empty chair? Yeah, that's not good. Oh, no. I'm like, not again.
My dearest cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, Your Excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Burren is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies, knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. Regarding sending my cousin, he's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance. Without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me. No. I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantin, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We're so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to him.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Okay. So the attack on San Mateus, we also have him. What the hell? Are these things that have to go first? When the hell would this have happened? I'm informing Constantin before I even deal with the attacks. I don't care. I don't care. What's up, dude?
Constantin.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
Tell him about the encounter with Enon frichtimen.
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon frichtimen.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vinbarr's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigyigador, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it, and the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed, that his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Reveal everything, say nothing. No, I'm revealing everything. Let's go.
Yes. Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
Do we have anything? Roll a governor, his link to the island, not anymore. I guess
I must
we're
take
out.
my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
So that didn't really resolve that yet. Let's just see here then. Which is fine. Okay, we have the attack on San Mateus and the attack on Hikmet. You know, truthfully, I'm going to go for the attack on San Mateus first because I really don't care about the people in Hikmet that much. So let's go check that out, and let's do it in the next episode.